Hello Snack Pack, welcome back to Travel Snacks. This is a part 2 of the live stream we were just on where we got disconnected because the internet is not doing great where I'm at in Virginia. So I'm just gonna wait and talk to myself for a few minutes while we wait for everybody to join back on. So let's see who is here. Let's see. Can I even see the chat in this? Oh. All right, so Hot Tiger is made it back in. Rebel Canners, hello. Signed up for Upside, thanks for link, awesome. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Whoa. Hey Grant, hey Terry, welcome back everybody. I actually started this second live stream off of my phone. I know that might not sound like a good idea because the connection wasn't great on my phone, but for some reason my iPad would not allow me to start a new live stream. It was just kept circling around. So we're just gonna do this on my phone for now. And what we're gonna do is I'll wait for just a couple more minutes. We'll just chit chat and then we'll play the game and then I'll take you on a field trip. And then if we get cut off during the field trip, I probably won't start a third live stream, but I'll just walk you guys around outside by the lake where I'm parked at this park. And then we'll go from there, but we'll play a couple games first. Oh, okay. You aren't as foggy as you were on the iPad. Oh, okay. That's good to know. You know what's weird is I haven't done a live stream on my phone in a long time, and I used to be able to type on my iPhone. So this tells me that it is an issue with YouTube, right? Wouldn't that make sense that the issue's with the YouTube app and not my iPad? Because now it's happening on my phone. And this is also a brand new phone too. So I wonder if there's a setting. I had to turn my AC on too, because there's nowhere for me to type on this thing. Yep, there's nowhere to type on my iPad. Okay, it looks much better now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't know what was the deal. It's very weird. All right, so where were we? Looks like everyone moved over. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's play a couple games. And then don't cook that phone in the heat. I know I have my AC on. That's why I'm trying to, like, you know, we'll just play these two games and then we'll go out for a little walk. Look at this little thing that I got for $1. Not even $1. I lied. Sweet as a cupcake. This little, like, koozie thing, I got 2 for 30 cents. It was on sale at, I forget where the other one went to. But yeah. Oh, Dollar General. They had these 2 for 30 cents. Okay, let's see. Yes, games. Thanks. Okay. Tanya, got you a new popcorn. Awesome. All right, so would you guys rather forget your mom's birthday or forget your mom on Mother's Day? And let's see, if your mom is not either in the picture or you've lost your mom, first of all, sorry for your loss, but second of all, you can use your dad in that place, or you can use like your partner or something, because I want to make it a more inclusive. But for Mother's Day, I wanted to kind of make a Mother's Day theme. I love that you have a bottle of your sugar syrup to sweeten up your coffee. Yes, I do. I still have a lot of it left. I can't do either. They're both in the same month. Oh, dang. There's no winning with that question. Birthday. Both parents gone. Okay, okay. Let's see. So would you guys rather, and this, it wouldn't be like on purpose, but you would just forgot, you know, so would you rather have to call your mom later and be like, sorry, I forgot your birthday, or sorry, I forgot Mother's Day? It's a very hard one. It's a very hard one. I can't remember my mom's birthday anyway. Oh, dang. I guess Mother's Day, and Hot Tiger says, I guess birthday. So we got to switch there. Ellen Lover says Mother's Day. Forget her birthday. She knows I barely remember. Wait, I barely remember my own at this point. That and Mother's Day is on calendars. That's a good point. To be honest, I have forgotten my mother's birthday. You guys have, all of you that's forgotten your mom's birthday, you need to go contact your mom and be like, what's your birthday, mom? Birthday, I guess, LOL. Let's see. I'm an orphan, but I have sisters and would rather forget to wish them happy Mother's Day. Okay, okay. Neither, I never forget dates. But if you did, what if something came up? It is a very hard one because it's like, you don't want your mom to feel sad, or your dad, or, you know, you don't want anybody to feel sad. Grant says, I would have to say birthday. When I say orphan, I mean they are no longer walking the planet. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Ray Ray, Snacker Squad. I would make it up in a special way. That's a good point. That's a good way to kind of get around it. But I would feel so bad if my mom's birthday came and went and like everybody wished happy birthday except for me. But also Mother's Day, that would be terrible as well. If you just straight up forgot your mom's Mother's Day. Just forgot her on Mother's Day. Either way, it sucks. How can you forget Mother's Day? Everyone is talking about it. That's true. That is true. Has everybody already answered? I know we lost a few people along the way when we lost the live stream, so we don't have as many people that was on here before. So I don't know if everyone's answered already, but let me make sure I'm on live chat, not top chat. I forgot Mother's Day 1 year a long time ago and my dad yelled at me. Oh, dang. He's like, how dare you forget your mom? All right, so for me, I would rather, neither one of these is a great choice, but for the sake of the game and because everybody else answered, I would rather forget my mom's birthday than to forget Mother's Day because of a couple reasons. First of all, my mom and dad's birthday is right next to each other. So my mom's birthday is on the 20th, my dad's birthday is on the 21st of December. So I feel like if I forgot my mom's birthday, I could just be like, call my dad on his birthday the next day and be like, oh, happy birthday to both of you, which would, you know, kind of clear me up a little bit, but not really. But at least maybe it'd be like less of a blow. And also Christmas is like a couple days later. So then I could be like, oh, happy birthday and Christmas. But it would still suck because I would not want to make my mom feel sad. But I also wouldn't, I'd rather miss the birthday because my mom already lost her mom, and to not call her on Mother's Day when she's already probably having a hard time, then that would be double as bad. So I would not want to forget my mom on Mother's Day. She's the greatest mom ever, so I think I would choose to forget the birthday. Let's see. Thanks, Mimi. Yes, slap a like on it if you haven't already. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thanks, Mary Kane. Do you just give up? Let's see. Do you just give up of the sedan? I just started watching your videos. Now I see you were in a sedan. Walter, I was in a car, and then last year I purchased a van, and my dad and I renovated it, and now I'm living in the van. I recently learned my mother lied about her age my entire life. She said she was born in 1932, making her younger than my dad. She was really born in 1926, making her older than my dad. But oh, dang. I wonder if that was like a thing. Like, was that like a big deal to be that like different ages? That is weird though. If you actually, I've been binging a show called Younger, and it's a kind of a show about this lady that she had to lie. She's 40, but she's lying and say she's 26. So check out that video or that movie series. It's not a movie, it's a TV series called Younger. It's kind of interesting, but this lady in the show has to lie about her age. Is that cheating? Maybe. Okay, let's see. I'm starting living in a sedan, also loving your videos. Oh, awesome. Great. Thank you for watching. And we still talk about ways to live in vehicles and stuff like that. Oh, she does, Grant. It's a good show. Some of it pisses me off because I'm like, really? But it's a cool little show to binge. Okay, so this second question is more of a what would you do if? And we'll get everyone's answers, and then I'll take you outside and show you this place. Because I'm a little nervous that this connection is not going to last. So we'll jump into this next. And I want to remind everybody, yes, welcome back. And I want to remind everybody that the next live stream is going to be next Friday. We're still going to have a snack chat next Saturday, but next Friday, we're going to have a late night snack around 9 p.m. It's going to be Grant's birthday on the 14th. And so we're going to do a late night snack episode, and it'll just be very casual and chill, and I'll read a few little stories and maybe we'll play a couple games, and hopefully I'll have a better connection. So I want to remind everybody before we kind of wrap it up. Let's see. Found you again after starting the circles. Seems okay. Okay, good. I am not capable to live in a van, but every time I see someone stealth camping, I send, oh, awesome. Yes, that's good. Okay, so the next question is, so I'm gonna try to keep this parent themed. If you could go back in time and tell your mom or parents one thing, what would it be? If you wanted to tell your parents one thing before you were born, the meaning of this question is something that they could raise you better in a certain area, or tell you something that would change your trajectory of your life in a different way. What would you want them to know so that they could pass that on to you in the long run? What do you think? If you could go back in time and tell your parents one thing before you were born. Hot Tiger, I'd tell them I have a sleep disorder. Oh, dang. That's getting deep right off the bat. Do they not believe you? Is that the thing? Or you just, they're finally knowing it or whatever? I got to open my iPad because I got an alert, but I can't. This is the only negative about being on my phone is I can't get the alerts. So let me see if I can open my iPad. My iPad kind of just stopped. Oh, Diane Cisneros sent $5 for Mother's Day coffee. Thank you so much, Diane. I would give you a shout out, but I'm using my phone and I don't have the app on my iPad. So I'll give you we'll give you a yodelay, yodelahoo. That's a homemade sound. That's what you're gonna have to get on this one because I can't use my phone to give the shout outs. Let's see. It took years for them to figure it out, and actually I didn't know how much it would affect me. Oh, interesting. That's a good one. Yeah, there's lots of things that I guess as parents you don't really know for sure, and then you have to try to figure it out. So that would be a good one. I tell my mom my pain was real. I have fibro and ME and would say thank you in advance to my dad, who was my hero. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, these are 2 in a row about like health issues. I would tell her that I was sorry for running off to the Air Force during the Vietnam War without telling her. Whoa. Hey, Journey of Love and Light. Maybe tell them to work on their marriage a little harder. Divorced when I was 4. Oh, dang. Dang, dang, dang. Thank you, Grant, for that. Lewis. Hey, Snack Pack. What's your name? Allison. The typical American diet is horrible for people, and most doctors don't graduate at the top of their class. Okay. Sid. Sad, but love me as much as you love my brother. Oh, dang. Do you really like honestly believe it though? Like, cause I mean, I have no idea about your situation, but I think as kids, we always think that our parents love the other sibling more, but maybe there's some like factual like evidence, you know? I think all siblings maybe think that like, oh, you love my sister more, or you love my brother more. But I know some families that maybe things are different, so I don't know. I would tell them that everything will work out and be much better once they get to go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think for me, I would want to go back and tell my parents to strengthen their relationship with God and spend more time teaching my sister and I about the Bible and God and stuff like that, because they did get like, they baptized me as a baby, but then we didn't really go to church, and we didn't really like, you know, really weren't like rooted in the Bible, or really weren't like fully invested growing up. And I learned more about God and the Bible like once I moved out. So there was a foundation there for sure, but I wish that I could tell my parents to like put more of their time and effort towards raising me in a stronger Christian way, because I think a lot of the things, some of the things that I went through could have been avoided if I had a more I don't know how to say it, like self-esteem or confidence. And I was pretty naive to a lot of things too, that I learned a lot along the way, which is good, because I'm not mad at it, because I am who I am because I learned a lot along the way. But I think if I knew more about like how much God loves me and how like solid that information would be for me, I think it would have been maybe a little bit easier. But you know, you don't know. You don't know until you know. And I say that like saying, you know, as a parent, you just like never know, because you know, you're just starting out and you're having kids, and it's like you don't know everything. You just do the best you can, and half the time you're not even sleeping. So this is just hypothetical questions that we're playing a game, but I think just looking at my life, I think that would be, you know, that's something that I would say. Thanks, Forza for Life. I would thank my parents for all the opportunities they gave me, but they should have cut the cord way before I was 60. Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I agree with Allison. Yes. Yeah, parents are like big kids. That's true. That's true. Like, you know, as parents, it's like you get like thrust into this whole like parenthood thing, and you're like, I'm just like a regular person. I don't know a lot of things about a lot of things. Like, I mean, I don't know a lot about a lot of things. And then you're like, oh, I'm supposed to like teach this tiny human all the things about everything in the whole existence of the world. It's hard times. It's hard times, but it's also very rewarding. I would give her a Life Application Bible, New Living Translation, so she could have a relationship rather than a religion with Jesus. Okay, okay. That's fair. Yes. Whoop, whoop. All right, anybody else want to answer? It's interesting because it's like, these are like, when I read some questions like this, it's like, you start to think about, yes, but if you told your parents that and they knew the information and you were raised differently, would you go still down a different path? Or would you you know, would it make any difference? Because maybe, like, let's just say example, like maybe if my parents would have been like super like fully into church and all this stuff, maybe I would have been like, oh, I don't even want nothing to do with it because you guys spent too much time focusing on it. Like, you never know. You never know. So, I mean, I'm glad I have a relationship with God. And my parents do too and stuff. So it's, you know, I guess it all comes out in the wash. I have a wonderful relationship with my brother, but I was never important to my mother, but I'm okay now. Okay. Hey, well, that's good. Some good things come out of harsh situations, I think. All right. So let's have any last answers, and then I will take you around to this lake. And I wouldn't change a thing. Challenges made me stronger and better to appreciate my life, the blessings from God. I realized He was with me always, even when I didn't realize it. I had to learn that. That's awesome. That's a great way to think about it, Jane. And I tend to agree with you on that as well. It's like, you don't know, you know, we are where we are in life, and that's just where we are. So for the sake of the game, I gave my answer, but in real life, I'm still happy, you know, and I'm appreciative and grateful to my parents, the way they did their full-on best to like give me and my sister the best life possible. So I very much appreciate my parents. All right. Am I the only one that just really likes these casual conversation streams? Also, if you are commenting in my books, you need to be subbed. I am. I don't know what that means. Not to marry 2 times. Yeah, you moderators are getting a workout today, and I appreciate you very much. All right, so are you guys ready to go on a little field trip? Give me a thumbs up or an emoji or something. There was like several like birthday parties out here. Like they have little benches and stuff, and some of the people were playing like loud music. So it looks like they have gone though. So I think we're good to go on that. Field trip, field trip. All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys around, and we'll just go for like a couple minutes. Awesome. So I'm just at a park, and it's on a lake, and it's very beautiful. It's in Newport News, Virginia, and I just pulled up here this afternoon just to like do a little editing, and I walked down to the water real quick before the live stream just to check it out, and it was really pretty. And they close at dusk, and it's getting dusk, so I do have to like show you guys and then actually leave this park because I don't want to get trapped here. But there's still several cars here, so I think we're pretty good. And I know you guys love the field trips, so yeah, it is hot and it is slightly humid. So I'm gonna take you guys out, leave my glasses here, and then I'll read the comments when I come back. So if we do get cut off, I'm not gonna start another live stream today. So just in case, have a delightful weekend. Have a wonderful Mother's Day to all the mothers. If your mother is still with you, treat her beautifully tomorrow, and don't forget her Mother's Day. But hopefully we won't get cut off, and then I can do a proper goodbye. But in the meantime, let me grab, what am I looking for? Okay, let me put my thing there. And, okay, my keys, that's all I really need. Let me put this back over here. Turn off this. Oh. Where's my, oh, shoot, okay. My little selfie stick thingy is in the way back. I don't feel like getting it. Okay, I got my keys. Okay, let me walk over here and then I'll turn this around. Oh, I did a terrible parking job. I don't want to walk through this tall grass. This around. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at the little squirrels. There's nice little walking trails. And it's pretty nice out. It's a little nippy, but not too bad. I don't know if you guys can even hear me talking, but hopefully you can. I'm gonna walk down to this little place. It's so peaceful. And a lot of the people that were here have left, so it's like, it's more quiet now. Can you guys not hear? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you could still hear me. Sounds like a gym. There are still some kids playing in the back. Okay, awesome, thank you. And I'm wearing flip-flops, so you can probably hear that. But I wanted to take you guys out on this little thing right here. So this is like so pretty. It's just so peaceful and beautiful. Yeah. It's actually very nice out here. Hey, Jonathan. It's kind of like a little cloudy, but like also sunnyish. Sun is fading. This is Newport News, Virginia. I love it when Allison lets us out. I know this park, one of the largest city parks in the US. Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, so this is where I'm at, and it's very nice here. Oh, look at that, it's like so picturesque. Ooh, it's so pretty. I wish I could park here for the night, but a lot of the parks, they do like, you know, dawn to dusk, and then they actually close the gates, so you can't, you know, if you're in, you're locked in. But I bet if, you know, if they did allow people to overnight park, or where do people be camping here, and then it probably wouldn't be as beautiful. What is that? There's like so many pretty things here. Yeah, it does look like rain clouds, and I'm wondering if it is going to rain tonight. It was so windy when I arrived here yesterday that my van was like swaying back and forth, and I was like, is somebody outside rocking my van? It was not. It was just the wind, and I was like, what is going on here? So it's been like kind of weird weather. It's very nice out here. I wish I would have taken a longer walk earlier. Let's see. Hold on, everyone. We're heading back. Single line. Don't do it. They will knock on your door at dusk. Yes, they will. I know it would be a beautiful place to park. Did you already have a spot to park? I don't. I haven't really decided that. I got to see if my Amazon package, let's see. I got to see if my Amazon package is ready to pick up, and if it is, then I should go do that now, and then maybe I could drive down to Virginia Beach tonight so that I could be there in the morning, and maybe I could spend my Mother's Day at Virginia Beach. But I don't know, it could be super busy, and I don't like crowds, so that might not be a good move. So I don't really know. So I will probably, when we get off this live stream, I'll probably just do a little checking into that and checking to see if there's like maybe a place that does like, you know, inexpensive pedicures or massages, and maybe like a little place to have something to eat in the morning. But I don't know yet. There's still quite a bit of people out here, so I'm not sure what time they actually close down, but let me see. So you can just keep going down like all these paths, you know, and that one goes down further. There's the big parking lot. There's like some little places you can, you know, sit and all that. Then there's a playground all the way over there. That's probably what you're hearing, is some kids being loud. Very windy on the West Coast. Oh my gosh. Do you cook in the van? I do cook in the van. I cooked this morning. And yeah, I've been trying to cook more in the van. I don't enjoy it that much, but I've been trying to cook more just to save money. And to obviously eat a little more healthy. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Cool, we made it without getting cut off. Yes, a day spa experience would be awesome. Hey, Christine. Yes, so yeah, I'm gonna do a little checking now that we're wrapping up for the day on the live stream. It sucks when we get cut off because I feel like it's more disconnected, but I appreciate all of you that came back and stayed around. Thank you for all the like wonderful comments and Mother's Day wishes, and happy Mother's Day to all of you ladies that are mothers. Again, we're gonna have our next live stream next Friday, and I'll post something about it in the like little community tab and on Instagram as well. If you're not already following me on Instagram, it's travelsnacks_. And thank you for being around. Thank you for the snack fund donations. Thank you for just being a part of Travel Snacks. We hit 30,000 subscribers recently, and it's just been a true blessing, just for the channel to grow, but also just to have such a wonderful community with all of you guys. So I appreciate you very much. Let me comment, and then I'll have a great evening. I don't. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You are very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Bedtime night. Happy Mother's Day. I pray you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you very much. See you Friday night. Looks like the Virginia Beach for lovers tourism, and looks like fun. Thanks for that. Yes, indeed. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Could we join you one morning in the live chat while you make breakfast? Maybe. I'll put that on the list. Happy Mother's Day. Bye all. Have a great night tonight and tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have a great one, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.